All right, you guys, welcome to class. It's great to have you here. I do apologize. I went over just a little bit in my last class talking about renting an apartment. And so yes, Hangouts takes a little bit for it to load before you can go to the next class. All right, whew. Let's see who we have in class so far. Agha, how are you?
Hello, I'm pretty good, thank you. How are you?
Great. I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. Amparo, good to see you again.
Here we go.
All right. Carlos, how are you?
I'm fine. Good to see you, Chad.
Yeah, good to see you again. All right. Ibrahim, how are you?
I'm fine. Good to see you.
Yeah, nice. Good. All right. How about Jaime? Hi there,
Hello.
Jaime. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can do.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's see. Very good, you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the link is in. Agha beat me. There we go. Let's go to. Let's go to Mario. How you doing, Mario?
Hi, I'm doing great, Chad. Yes.
Awesome. Welcome to class. Okay, you guys. Let's go ahead and get rolling since I was late. Okay, Agha, let's start with you. Please start at the very top and read from I rubbed blurry eyes down to contemplating his kingdom.
Okay. I rubbed blurry eyes and glanced at my wristwatch. Too early for a call, I mumbled to myself, fumbling for the phone. Hello, go ahead, talk to me. It's your time. I recited all at once, believing it to be my old pal and copilot, Bobby. Luckily it was. Man, I need some help, he began. I can get this sensor garbage disposal to run. Oh, nearly forgot. This is a story about a cat. Sorry about that. Well, here goes. He was an unusual cat, a grey male, rather large one with a long fluffy tail. His name was Max Bunny, partly derived from having an extra toe on each front paw, and partly from his habit of frequently mugging things, anything, a pair of shoes, a toy rat, or perhaps an unsuspecting visitor's tender hand. Max's favorite perch was to elevated countertop just in front and above dual kitchen sinks overlooking the living room area. His long, fluffy tail would swish this way and that as he lay there contemplating his kingdom.
All right, very good. Let's take a look here at some words. Derived. Let's practice that ed ending. Derived. Try that. Okay, try that, please. Derived.
Derived.
Good, good. Nice job. Let's go to this word here. It is co-pilot. Co-pilot.
Co-pilot.
Very nice. And the word call. Make sure to use an ah sound instead of o. Okay, you had said call. This is call.
Call.
Okay, one more time. Start off with an ah. Call.
Call.
There you go. All right, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go to Amparo. And Amparo, let's see. Go ahead and read from the right-hand sink. Finish the next two medium-sized paragraphs. Let's have you read these three here. So those three paragraphs, okay? Go ahead.
Okay. The right-hand sink contained a garbage disposal unit. I was awake up. Now, tell me about it, I sighed. About an hour later, I pulled my '65 Mustang into a space just outside the posh townhouse unit, parked, and let myself in through the front door. Moths greeted right leg, then reversing to drag his massive tail across my left ankle. Cats generally will do that after they had decided the newcomer isn't as an enemy or some other sort of threat. The apartment townhouse was nicely furnished. Oriental rugs and expensive paintings adorned the walls. State-of-the-art audio equipment situated atop fine mahogany tables gave the impression of a modern sound studio. Ample seating arrangement consisted of a long lounges sofa, three overstuffed chairs, and various ottomans upon which to rest one's feet. Three potted palm trees indirectly lit by hidden flood lamps added a tropical atmosphere to the large room. In contrast, my own apartment, some 20 miles distant, was less opulent, containing a rickety old couch and a side chair in the living room, a tired double bed in one of the two bedrooms, and the usual clutter of stuff in the kitchen. The other bedroom basically served as a storeroom. Garbage disposal? Well, I didn't have one. Eating out 3 times a day didn't produce all that much disposable garbage. Besides, my lease included free garbage pickup.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word bedroom. Okay, so practice that R
Bedroom.
sound. There you go.
Bedroom.
Nice. Okay, let's go to the word hidden. Okay, instead of hidden, hid.
Hidden.
Hidden.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, and this would be ottomans. Ottomans.
Ottoman. Ottomans.
Okay, good. Yeah, make sure to get that S there. Ottomans.
Ottomans.
Uh-huh. And this word here, it's kind of strange. Would be longish.
Longish.
Yeah, so we would use that. It was smallish, okay, meaning it was sort of small. Okay, sort of. We would put ish on the end. Okay, so it was longish. So the sofa was, yes, it was long, but there are longer sofas that are out there.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how we would use that. All right. Everything else sounded really good. Nice job.
Okay. Thanks.
Nice job. All right, let's go to, let's see, Carlos.
Hey.
All right, Carlos, please read from his live-in girlfriend, okay, down to afflicted.
Okay, perfect. His live-in girlfriend had left home early this day to spend time with her brother before checking in for work. I walked over the kitchen counter, set my tool bag up on it, held my left wrist up, conscientiously stared at my watch, and caped, okay, let's get started. I'm on your clock. As I said about unfastening clamps and unscrewing fittings, Bobby explained what had happened. Katie left for work as usual yesterday evening, and I cooked up some spaghetti and meat sauce and kicked it back. Well, this morning I rinsed out the pots and pans and dishes and all, then flipping on the disposal. All it would do was make bathing sound. He cocked his head. What do you think happened? As he talked, I was visualizing Katy, his living roommate and girl centrally work visualizing. I knew they were serious about each other, and I was happy for him. She really was pretty, 5'2", long blonde hair, good figure, and the usual female stuff. He had always had the problem of being surrounded by George females, a malady malady with which I never seemed to find myself so unfortunately afflicted.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to this last word here. This would be afflicted with a short I. Afflicted.
Afflicted,
Excellent. Okay. This word here would be gorgeous. So a g sound. Gorgeous.
gorgeous,
Nice. Thank you. And here on this word, the U is going to make an eur sound. So figure.
figure,
Excellent. Okay.
figure,
Good. Let's try that same G sound here. Oh, whoops. Right here, we're going to say G instead of he. G.
G,
All right. One more time. G.
G, G.
Oops. Whoops. Let me go back.
It's very difficult to Spanish people that song.
There you go. Yeah, that J sound. Okay. All right. Let's practice some ed endings. All right. So we worked on some J sounds and G sounds. Here is ed. Okay. So this word is happened with a D at the end. Happened.
Happened,
Good. Okay. This word is cocked with a T at the end. Cocked.
cocked,
Excellent. All right. We have flipped with a T ending. Flipped.
flipped,
Uh-huh. Rinsed with a T as well.
rinsed,
Uh-huh. One more time. Rinsed.
rinsed,
Good. And cooked. Cooked.
cooked,
Okay. Give me an sound instead of cocked. Cooked.
cooked.
All right. Very good. Now, I would recommend going back. Yesterday, I did my ed endings lesson, and we went over how to pronounce those and when to pronounce the different ed sounds. Okay, so take a look at when we pronounce a T, when we pronounce a D, and an id sound. All right, and that will help you with the pronunciation of those eds. Okay.
Okay, I will.
All right. Great. Nice job. Okay, let's go to Ibrahim. All right, Ibrahim, please read
Yes.
from before I could answer down to the deep black waters below. Okay?
Okay. Before I could answer, he shook his head. Yes, it is always something. And it, I don't see anything.
Okay, what do you see?
Just this sentence. You can. Yes. Okay.
All right, let me undo this
Yeah.
and come back here. Okay, you can also open up the link on your own page. Okay, or sorry, on your own computer. Okay, so take a look at that as well. All right. So do you see where you left off?
Okay. Okay, I see it.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I charge it. You know yourself, life is just a journey between targets. Targets is repeated to myself. What the hell was he thinking? Was he thinking? I began focusing on the decibels unit. Neither of us had forgotten our lost boat run, complete only a month earlier. Shot from automatic weapons crackled as we circled into the cockpit to make the hurried late night take-off in our heavily loaded Douglas B-26 bomber. The clandestine strip, having a silent bend about midi along its length, had been carved in the bond bondex of the Colombian Jaeger Peninsula,
Peninsula.
Peninsula, perhaps 50 miles south of the Caribbean coast. Also, we had shorted ourselves about 2 hours worth of fuel due to a refilling mistake made by lantern light when pumping 800 octane aviation fuel from rusty 55-gallon drums through a filter and into our long tanks. As a result, our aux things ended up being filled only half away. If you went to test your heart's ability to pump adrenaline, just have your 2,400 horsepower radial engines suddenly queued in mid-air over the middle of the black carbon sea at 2 m. Specifically, after earlier having visibly been struck by hostile Jennifer, our bomber immediately nosed down, descended rapidly toward the deep black waters blue.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ibrahim. Let's check out some words that we can practice together, okay? First up
Okay,
is below. Okay, this last word here is below.
below,
Okay, very
below,
good.
below. Okay, fine.
Excellent. Now, in some cases, the B in the word is silent. This happens to be one of those instances. This word is bomber. Bomber. The B is silent. It does
Bomber,
not make a sound. Okay, we do not
bomber,
pronounce the B. Bomb. Bomber. Bomber.
bomber,
Okay, we do not pronounce the B. Okay, so let me write this in the chat box. Okay, this is what I want you to pronounce. Bomber. Bomber. Without a B. Bomber.
bomber, bomber,
Okay, all right. So let's move to another word. The B is silent there for those of you here in class. Okay. All right. So this next word is quit.
quit,
Good. One more time.
quit,
Quit.
quit,
Nice. Okay. Let's go to long range. So we're going to practice the G, the different G sounds. Long
uh,
range. Try that.
long range, long
Excellent.
range,
All right. Much better. Okay. Let's practice the DR sound. All right. And we're going to go to drums. Right here, drums.
drums, drums,
Okay, good. Let's focus on that dr one more time. Drums.
dur, drums,
Okay, much better. Okay, good job with your r and that g. Let's go to a word here that's a little different. This word is boondocks.
boondocks,
Okay,
boondocks,
excellent. Very good. Okay, and this word here is scrambled.
scrambled,
Excellent. Give me that R sound instead of skra, skra, and using a
Scra,
hard R. We want to say skr, scrambled.
scramble.
Much better. Nice job. Nice job.
Thank
Okay. And so yes, keep practicing. Keep practicing your basic sounds. All right, your R sounds, your vowel sounds. Okay, and you'll definitely get there. Okay, nice job. Okay,
Okay,
very
thank you.
good, Ibrahim.
Thank you.
Let's go to Jaime. Okay, Jaime,
Okay.
please start up where it says switch them to the mains. Okay, switch them to the mains down to we would park the big bird.
Okay. Switch lanes. I shouted at Bobby, holding back on the control column with my left hand and pulling the throttles off with my right. I saw his hand, twisting the fuel selector valves. Then I reached to flip on the fuel boost pumps. Propellers were windmilling at a reduced RPM. We held our breath. When fuel finally reached the pressure carburetors, the engines restarted just as suddenly as they had quit. Carefully easing the throttles forward, the manifold pressure up to cruise power. Levels of about 2,000 feet lower we had been. Check the fuel pressure gauge, then switched off the fuel pumps. We were still trembling as we began calculating remaining fuel, hence our now depressed remaining options. There wasn't the end of our problems. Departing 5 hours ahead of the schedule due to begin routed out by the Colombian military. Not only would we have less than 30 minutes reserve upon reaching our first destination, but wouldn't have the ground waiting to unload us. After that, we still needed to fly another 15 or 20 minutes to another airport where we would park the big bird.
All right, very good. Let's practice some words here. Okay, first up, the word bird. Instead of saying beard, it is an sound, bird. Try that, please.
I can see the word.
Okay, let me copy it and put it on the
internet.
All right, let me
And
put it
then-
on the chat box for you. Okay, the word is bird.
Okay, bird.
Good, good. That's the sound we want to use there. Okay. This next word is a typical word we use in English. Instead of saying minutes and pronouncing an e sound, we want to say minutes. Try that.
Minutes.
Good. Yes, that is what's called the short I sound. Okay. Nice job. Let's go to the word decreased. Right here, please. All right. Your ed ending was great. Okay, I'll put it in the chat box. Your ed ending was great. The e and the ea both make an e sound. Decreased. Try that.
Decreased.
Good. One more time. Decreased.
Decreased.
Great. Okay. Now, in this story, we're using the word fuel. Okay. We start off with an e sound, so f fuel. So fuel. Try that.
Fuel.
Exactly. That's how we say that. Try that one more time. Fuel.
Fuel.
Very good. Okay, our next word is a common word as well. Instead of saying just, the word has a short U sound. The word is just. Just. Try that.
Just.
Excellent. Okay. Let's take a look at this big word. It's probably a new one for you. Instead of windmilling, it is windmilling.
Okay, windmilling.
Okay, instead of wind, wind. Use a short I sound there. Windmilling.
Windmilling.
Good, good. All right. And one last word. Let's practice the THR sound. So we're going to say throttles, throttles.
Throttles.
Okay, so when we pronounce the TH, okay, we want to stick our tongue between our teeth. Okay, so this is the TH. Okay, just like that. Throttles, throttles. Okay, tongue between the teeth. Try that.
Throttles.
Okay, good. One more time. Throttles.
Throttles.
Great. Now, the trick to saying that R afterwards is not to let your tongue go high. You want to push your tongue down. All right? So when you pronounce that word, we don't say thra, okay, and let the tongue hit the top. You want to push it down like this and curve it up. Throttles. One more time. Throttles.
Throttles.
Good. Much better. Nice job. All right. Good, man. Let's go to Mario.
Thank you.
Okay, Mario, let's see here. Big Bird, so down to... So I'll have you start at I reached again. So I reached again down to adopted little sister, okay? Go ahead.
Okay. I reached again for my wrench, unscrewing the fourth and last nut holding the disposal's lower trunnion. I shrugged mentally. So now all we're sweating is a stock garbage disposal unit. Big deal. I was still thinking about Kathy, remembering a week earlier when she had shown me her new ring Bobby had his jeweler friends custom created for her. Wow, what a nice pauper, a coiled circle of yellow gold having a large diamond center stone surrounded by studded group of smaller diamonds. This was a ring of one could easily spot from the far side of a large room. As mentioned earlier, Kathy worked at night, waitering, yes, in the renowned restaurant of a fancy hotel located near downtown Atlanta. She had moved to the big city from a small town in Mississippi, bringing along a younger brother who had mental problems. She supported and cared for him just as his mother would have. The brother lived in a secure, loving home downtown along with others suffering similar disabilities. His petite and pretty older sister visited him almost daily. This sudden, drolling girl soon became adored by her co-workers, particularly the busboys whom she made sure received their share of the tip revenue each night. This night would become a testimonial to the affection held for their adopted little sister.
All right, very good. Let's check out some words here. First up is sister, okay? Be aware of that short I sound. So instead of saying sister, sister.
Sister.
Excellent. Okay, now the word mother. Let's see, mother, where did you go? Younger, right here. So instead of mother, ma, it is mother.
Mother.
Good, just like that. Okay. Now this word that you were working on just a little bit, this
Yeah.
would be waitressing.
Waitressing.
Okay, good. So the verb would be to waitress. So a noun is also a waitress. Okay, but
Okay.
a waitress waitresses at a diner.
Hmm?
Okay, so it's like a server.
Waitressing. Okay.
Okay, let's go to eye popper.
Eye
So
popper.
yeah, instead of it's popper, eye popper.
Eye popper.
Good. And you only did it one time, and it's been a while since I've heard it. Okay, you added an H right at the beginning of earlier, saying
Maybe one.
earlier. Only one, and again, I haven't heard that in a long time from you. Okay,
Earlier.
so
Okay.
a week earlier. Try that.
A week earlier.
That's it. There you go. Nice job. Okay, very good. Thank you, Mario. Let's go to Adrian. And Adrian, that word is pronounced carburetors.
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 Exactly. Yeah. So it's very strange, okay, because we have that UR, the E, okay, but yes, it is pronounced carburetors, okay. Now, Amparo, an eye popper, okay. So if you see a diamond that's really big, okay, an eye popper would be when you go, okay, I can't believe it. Okay, your eyes are really wide, and it's like they're popping out of your head. An eye popper.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's go to Adrian.
Yes.
All right, Adrian. Let's start here. We ended on sister. Okay. Let me have you start off at Friday nights. Read through these next lines. So Friday through this little bit here in the next two paragraphs. Okay. Go ahead.
Something. Friday nights were generally hectic, busy with customers. She smiled at the young couple preparing to depart her last table. "I hope you enjoyed your meal," she said. And they turned to leave. She signaled a busboy to clear the table, then crossed the room, hurrying toward the two-way swinging kitchen doors. Just then, she happened to glance at her hand. "Oh no," she cried, gaping at the empty place on her third finger. "It's gone." She rushed back across the large dining room to the last table she had served, looked under it, felt between the chair cushions, crawled underneath to search the floor. No ring to be found. No ring to be found. She backtracked to the table she had served previous to that one, gave the area that some detailed inspection, and came up empty. She began to panic. What is Bobby gonna think? What is Bobby gonna think? She moaned. Then she had another idea. Hurrying to the parking lot, she unlocked her car and searched frantically every place she could reach, including under and between the seats and seat cushions. No luck. No luck. No luck. No luck. She returned to the dining room. It was now just past closing time, and the room had become emptied of dinners. Kathy pulled herself together. What to do? She frowned. Then an idea struck her. Yes, she would ask the busboys to look in the dumpster out back. Maybe the ring had gotten tossed out along with scrapping from the plates or something.
Okay, very good.
Sorry.
Yeah, just till there. Excellent job. Let's check out some words. I do have a question for you. I know, Adrian, you said that you are from France, which has a proximity to England. Okay, and I notice when you read, you have a bit of a British accent. Are you working at maintaining that British accent, or does it not matter to you?
In fact, I tried to learn the
Okay.
both accents.
Okay, very good.
I can read with a more British accent if you want. Friday nights were generally hectic with customers.
That's great. Nice job. Either way is fine. The reason why I ask is because I don't want to undo something that you are working on. Main difference is going to be vowel sounds. Okay, as you obviously know. Okay. I only had so I left some of the British vowel sounds. I left them alone. You pronounce them very well. Okay, I do have some other words I want to work on, and then one word that could either go British or American. Okay, and I'll give you the American fix on that one. Okay, first word here. Okay, first word is going to be struck. Okay, make sure to pronounce that R here. You said an idea stuck her. I did not hear that R, so pronounce that R. An idea struck her.
An idea struck her.
There you go. Good. Let's go to diners. Okay, so diners, this is going to be a noun. So talking about the people that are eating at the diner. Okay, had become empty of diners instead of dinners, diners. Try that.
Diners.
Okay, remember diners. Okay, diner and diners has one N. Dinner has two N's. Okay, so there's the difference. Dinner with a short I, two N's. Diner with a long I. So let me write in here.
Dinner.
Short I. Okay.
Diners.
Diner and dinner. Okay. All right. Let's go to that same detailed. Let's see here. Okay, so the area, that same detailed inspection. Okay, so detailed, stressed at the beginning. Detailed. Okay.
Detailed.
All right. Very good. All right. So let's go to cushions. All right. So you were working on that word just a little bit. So yes, instead of cushions, cushions.
Cushions.
That's it. Okay.
Cushions.
So cushions. All right. And these would be what are on the sofa or the couch. Okay. What you can lift up. Okay. Those are called cushions, or what you sit on in your car. Okay. That would be the cushion or the cushioning in the seats of your car.
Cushion.
Okay. Last word here is hurry, it's hurrying. Let me find it real quick. It was at the very beginning. Hurrying. Where did you go?
Hurry.
All right. Here. So yes, and I wrote down there American or British. So yes, in the U.S. we would say her instead of hurrying. It would be a her sound. We use that a lot instead of pronouncing the U or the I or the O. Okay, and sometimes the A. We use the instead. Yeah. So hurrying.
Hurrying.
That's it. Nice job. Okay. Everything else sounded really good. Okay, great job with your THs and your ED endings. Everything else was fabulous. Nice.
Thanks.
Okay, let's keep rolling. Let's go to Agha.
Yes.
All right, Agha, let me have you read, and we're going to shorten it up. We have about 15 minutes left, so I want to see if we can make it through at least one, maybe two more times through. Okay, so let's shorten it up a bit. We'll start at an hour later and go to golden color.
Okay. An hour later, the four-bass voice reported back to her. No luck, Caddy, they told her. We looked real careful all through everything, and it just ain't there. Almost got it, I grunted to myself, tapping the lower casing of the disposal with my mallet, splitting it from its upper half. Peering inside, I saw that the gearing had jumped. "Oh, what's this?" "Looky here, pal," I said to Bobby. "Something's got its jams stuck tight." Bobby gaped at the snarled pieces, then rubbed his finger across the twisted metal. It was of a golden color.
All right. Excellent job. Do you know which word you pronounced correctly this time, Agha?
Oh,
Saw.
yeah.
Yes.
And
Very
you know
good.
what? When I when
Yeah.
I just when I just said it, I was like thinking a bit if I said it correctly. I was like hoping,
Yeah.
yeah, I hope I didn't make this mistake.
Yeah, it was great. I heard you pause just briefly, but
Yeah.
yes. Okay. So, class, why I was clapping. The word saw, okay, whenever we see an AW, okay, we do not want to pronounce that saw and pronounce an oo sound, okay? Neither with the word draw, okay, or thaw, okay? Whenever you see that AW, okay, in a word, it would never be aw. Okay, we do not pronounce an oo at the end. All right, so we had been working on this for a little bit. We'd read a story, we'd have saw or another AW word like aw or awful, and she would pronounce that. But yes, I think the last time as well, you pronounced it very
Yeah.
well. Okay, great, good job.
Finally. Thank
Okay,
you.
let's. I only have one word for you. It's down here at the bottom. The word is snarled. Okay, snarled pieces. Try that.
Snarled pieces.
Yeah, so we're going to kind of swallow that R and the L and then get back to the D. Snarled pieces.
Snarled pieces.
There you go. That's it. Nice job.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Amparo. Okay, Amparo, let me have you read from G's, he gasped. Read through here and down to into the sink, okay?
Okay. Jeez, he gasped. That's Katie's ring. She's gonna kill me. What the hell's it doing in your garbage disposal? I do know, he replied. Squinting, he cocked his head, staring fixedly at Mott, who had just taken up his favorite spot sprawled on the counter over the kitchen sink. His fluffy tail twitched absently back and forth. Bobby shook his head. Every night before Katie finished off the dishes, she always takes off her ring. He nodded to himself. She puts it right there, right where Max is laying. He thought for a moment. That's what happened, he said. Max must have knocked her ring into the sink.
Okay, very good. All right, let's check out some words here. First up is absently. Okay, make sure to pronounce that B. You had said accently.
Absently.
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 There you go. Okay, on the word cocked, make sure to pronounce that ED, that T sound. Cocked.
Cocked.
All right, very good. Okay, and last one is the name. This is a name, and it is Kathy. Instead of Kathy, Kathy's.
Kathy's.
All right, excellent. Nice job.
Okay, thanks.
All right, let's go to Carlos.
Ready.
All right, Carlos, let me have you read from I noticed down to the disposal unit, please.
Okay. I noticed the flatty gray toy swinging back and forth, its feline owner probably aware its name had been mentioned. Assisted in digging and prying out the stones along with recovering whatever metal was within reach. I just take it back to the jewel guy and he'll melt it down and rework it and she'll have the same as a new ring. He thought for a moment, not a word to her about this man. My lips had sealed. I assured him as I began resembling the disposal unit.
All right, very good. Okay, let's go to reassembling. So we want to say reassembling.
Reassembling.
Good. One more time, reassembling.
Reassembling.
Very good. Okay, let's practice some ED. Okay, ED endings. This would be assured with the D ending, assured.
Assured.
And sealed.
Sealed.
Okay, give me an E sound. Give me a Spanish E. C. Sealed.
Sealed.
Good. One more time. Sealed.
Sealed.
All right. Let's go to the word just. Instead of saying just, it is just.
Just.
Good. One more time. Just.
Just.
Okay. Let's go to mentioned with an ED. Mentioned.
Mentioned.
Excellent. And these two words together. Okay, this would be gray tail. Gray tail.
Tail.
Okay, instead of tail, it is tail.
Tail.
There you go. Gray tail.
Gray tail.
All right, very good. All right, thank you very much, Carlos.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go to Ibrahim. All right, Ibrahim, please read this next paragraph here. So from working mechanically down to waitresses.
Working mechanically, my my thoughts return to the flight, landing early in Middle Georgia at a small airport low on full, with no one to meet us. He not being the last of our warriors. Oh yeah, we meet it in all right, but had to walk more than 3 miles along a South Georgia highway to an all-night truck stop where we found the crew sitting around, killing time, drinking coffee and lunch with the waitresses.
Good. One more time, that last word, that would be waitresses.
Waitresses.
Excellent. Okay. Let's practice this word here. Now, this is an AW class, so we wouldn't say jawing. It's jawing. Jawing. Try that, please, Ibrahim. There you go. Excellent. Let's go to the word crew right here. Crew.
Crew.
All right. There you go. Crew. One more time. Crew.
Crew.
Excellent. And the word made. Try that, please. Made.
Made.
Excellent. Very good. All right. Nice job. Let's go to Mario. All right. Let's see, Mario. Let me have you read from we pushed through this line here. So we pushed down to is full of problems.
Okay. We pushed in through the door and they gaped at us as if we were ghosts. The ringleader came up to me. "What the hell are you guys doing here?" I explained, and we immediately piled into a car, pulled away, and were followed by two guys in the pickup truck, with two more guys behind them driving a U-Haul moving truck. Easing from under the cabinet and standing, I took a deep breath, turning on Paul. The disposal hummed and gurgled as we ran a small stream of water through it. "Working fine now," he said. "I don't know what I'm gonna tell Kathy." I smiled at him, thinking how life sure is full of problems.
All right, very good. Let's check out some words here. We got a new one here. This is gurgled. Gurgled.
Gurgled.
All right, one more
Okay.
time. Gurgled.
Gurgled. What does that mean?
All right, I'll show you what it means. Ready?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's what the
Okay.
word gurgled means. So the
Gurgled.
disposal hummed and gurgled. It was going. Okay, so
Okay.
it was spewing some water up. Okay.
Okay.
Now this word here would be pal. Turn it on, pal. Try that.
Pal.
Yeah, that means buddy or friend. Okay, pal.
Okay. Pal. Yes, I know this
Okay.
word. Okay.
Now the word cabinet. All right, we wouldn't say cabinet. We would skip right over that I. Cabinet. Try that.
Cabinet. Okay. This
All
is
right,
French
very
word,
good.
you know.
Yes, it is. We've stolen many words from the French, definitely.
Yeah. In French,
Okay.
you say cabinet.
Yeah, exactly. And all right, this word here. Be careful with your short I. Okay, so we want to say pick instead of peak. Pick up.
Okay. Pick up.
Excellent. Nice job. Okay, very good. Let's go
Thank you.
to Adrian. All right, so we went to problems, so up. All right, Adrian, let me have you read the next 3 paragraphs here, please.
Then I thought again about the fateful night. I was back at the little airport, sitting in the cockpit. Bam! I heard the sound, just I felt my ship shudder. What the hell? Bobby! Bobby squirmed out. Bobby squirmed out of the co-pilot's seat and made his way aft. When he returned, he told me that the rent-a-truck had backed into our entrance airstay door, warping it so that now it would not latch. We would have to fly with it dangling open. Oh, crap. I watched the rent-a-truck leaving the taxiway to head past the operation building toward the main entrance road. The other 2 vehicles had already departed. We were alone in the night.
Okay, very good. All right, so let's American up your accent just a bit.
Yes,
So,
please.
when you have ed endings, okay, your ed is great, okay, but a tip for you: when it ends with a t, that t then turns into a d sound. So instead of saying departed, we would say departed.
Departed.
Yep, just like that. And that works with every word that ends with a T and you add on that ed ending, departed.
Flatted. Like.
Okay, let's go to operations. Okay, so make sure to pronounce that S, operations.
Operations.
Yep, and we use an there as now with other instead of how did you say it? Other? Other. Yeah, so we would say other.
Other.
Okay, it would be more of an sound, okay? Let's go to
Other.
yeah, other. That's how we would say that. Okay? Here this is air stare.
Air stare.
Good, just like that. Okay?
Air stare.
And here with this word, we'd say dangling. Dangling. Instead of dangling, dangling.
Dangling.
Yep, just like that. Okay?
Dangling.
Now, Excellent. Yeah. So yeah, everything else sounded pretty good. All right. Nice job.
Thanks.
Okay, so yes, watch out for your T's. When you add an ED at the end, switch that T to a D sound. Okay, that's a more American way to say that. The British pronounce those T's more than we do. Okay? All right, you guys, thank you for coming to class. It was great having you here. My next class is going to be a grammar class. We're going to go over the difference between gerunds and infinitives. Okay, when we use them and why. I have 3 classes that I'll be doing over the next 3 days. Today is part 1. Okay, and we're going to talk about some basic ideas with the gerund and infinitive, and then go through a bunch of practices. Okay, all right, you
Okay.
guys. Thanks. We'll see ya.